So I had a dream about the Raiden Shogun. To tell this story, I have to talk about how I was on a break from Genshin and I just returned. This is all before I knew that the upcoming banner is Raiden. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that the current banner was Navia. I didn't know anything. I just saw Fontaine and I returned to the game. From the beginning, a few months ago, when Sumeru was released, that's when I decided to take a break. Not because I didn't like Sumeru or something. The story was very intriguing. I think I was at the time still doing the Dunyar Zad quest. That's where I was, I think. I don't know whether it was before or after that part that makes you cry. But uh, it was because as a mobile gamer, the game is already pretty laggy for me, right? But when Sumeru was released, it was extra laggy. It was nearly impossible to move around. I was actually very patient to have gone that far. And even to this day, even now that I return to the game, it's still just very, very laggy. Compared to the other regions, all of them, they're pretty smooth in comparison. Not, of course, like a PC, but playable. Anyway, at the time, I think Sino's banner was up, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna spend all of my primos trying to get Sino. I didn't have much, but there were quests. I think there was an event going on, so I thought I would grind a little bit and try to get Sino. But there were like, I don't know, 3 days left in the banner or something. So I didn't have enough primos to get him, and I lost the 50-50 to Mona, whom I like. I mean, Mona is okay, but I wanted Sino. Anyway, I kept grinding quests until the banner ended, and I just kept doing, single pulls, but the banner ended and I didn't get him. So I thought, okay, yeah, I can't play in Sumeru anyway, so it's time to uninstall. I can't play the game anymore right now. So I decided to. So I uninstalled it, and I thought I won't return to the game until I'm able to like get a better PC or something to be able to actually play the game comfortably. And I stopped watching content about the game because I knew, even though I have favorite streamers and content creators, I thought if I watched any content about the game, I would want to play the game, so I stopped. But when Fontaine was released, it made such an impact online that its videos were everywhere in front of me. So I mean, I was intrigued by the diving mechanic, to be honest. So I watched content about the game, and I watched quests, videos about the quests that I missed. I watched a video finishing the Dunyarzad quests and all the Archon quests and cried a lot. And then I saw Fontaine like for real, not just the diving mechanic. I watched all the Archon quest videos and cried again. And Furina, oh my god, man, that whole arc on quest. Anyway, that whole thing, that whole quest, and all these amazing characters, and again, I didn't know that the current banner was Navia, but I fell in love with the character immediately just from the videos, and I couldn't take it anymore and decided to, you know what, I'm going to install the game again. And I had to move a lot of files from the. Oh my god. I had to move a lot of files around from the memory from the phone memory to the SD card to have it because I didn't have enough space for the game. It was 30 gigabytes to download it. But I made it, I downloaded it, and to be honest, I was very happy to have done that. I love myself so much for doing that because I straight up went to like immediately went to Fontaine as fast as I could and just jumped into the water and tried the diving mechanic, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I love it. And then I kept doing the quests and stuff and noticed that that the current banner is Navia's banner. I had like 30 pulls, and I received more primos because I returned to the game. You know, that returning gift thing that the game gives you when you have taken a break and so on. Anyway, I poured everything into the banner, and guess what? After like a couple of days of many pulls and a lot of single pulls, like I ran out of everything and kept doing quests and opening chests and exploring and just collecting as many primos as I could. I was grinding, like I was running all over the place. But all of these single pulls ended up with me losing the 50-50 to Dehya. Dehia's my queen. I love Dehya. But I wanted Navia. And I thought that I had a guaranteed, because the last time I pulled a 5-star character, it was a 50-50 loss to Mona, but no. Apparently, because I took that long of a break, the whole pulling history was deleted. Now I knew it's deleted from the records in-game because that's not the first break I have taken. But I didn't know that the record of the pulls is deleted from Hoyo's end as well. But yeah, now I know. If I take a break and come back after a few months, my first 5-star is going to be a 50-50. No matter what. Anyway, now I was at an impasse. Should I keep pulling single pull by single pull for Navia, or just save and wait for someone that I really want and have wanted for so long, like Shao, like Raiden, like Nilo, Nahida, and now Riosley, and there's many more. What should I do? And I decided, you know what, there's still a few days in the banner, just keep doing quests, but try to have fun now instead of grinding, like just take grinding down a little bit and have fun with the game and think about it. So I was still watching content and thinking about it and diving in Fontaine a lot. Finished the events, and I loved the sniping event. Oh my god, I still remember 1.0, I think, you know, during that Klee banner, the very first banners, Klee and Venti, when I was pulling for Klee, but there was like, I mean, I didn't log into the game the very first day it was launched, right? Because I think I didn't have internet, even though I heard about the game before it was launched. All that, you know, like when the game was first being advertised as an open world game, I was intrigued. I loved that. I loved the idea, even though I never played an open world game before. I'm a mobile gamer, and the elements. I'm a huge Avatar: The Last Airbender fan. When I saw the advertisement about, you know, Kaya and Lisa and all of these elements, you know, cryo, ice, electro, obvious, pyro, and etc. It was crazy for me. I signed up once. Once I saw all of that, I signed up. But I couldn't download the game right away. I waited for a few days. Anyway, there was still like 3 days left in Klee's banner. But I poured everything into that banner. Still didn't get Klee. Later, I got the Luke who carried me until I got Ayaka later, who was very, very difficult to maneuver on mobile. That stupid dash. But I love Ayaka. I just don't like her dash. Or Mona's dash. It's the same. Anyway, what was I talking about? How did I get here? Oh yeah, sniping, right. I remember back in the day before I learned about meta and tier lists and all of these things the Genshin community taught me about. I didn't know about these things before. Anyway, I was using, guess what? Amber. Yeah, I built Amber a little bit. A little bit because I didn't know how to build anyone. I just leveled her up and leveled her talents up and put a nice weapon on her and etc. I think it was the Rust, which is on Ganyu right now. Yeah, I got Ganyu. That's a different story. Anyway, uh, yeah, I like sniping with Amber. I remember going to Hillshow camps and just landing on that very little circle, like on the tent, so that the monsters, Hillshows and others, and Loud Show, they couldn't get me because I was all the way up there and they couldn't climb the tent to get to me. But I had to keep moving around to dodge their attacks. It was very hard to snipe on mobile, of course, but I loved it. Aiming right to the center of the head, and it's extremely difficult to actually see it on mobile, especially that glow from the head of the arrow and the cursor. They cover parts of the head and parts of the screen, and it's just difficult. But anyway, I still remember aiming, and if they are far away, I aim at their heads and then I go up with the cursor a little bit. And if there's wind or something, I go left or right depending on the wind direction and then just shoot. So aim at the head, go up a little bit, left or right, and shoot. Bam! The most frustrating part was that if it's a lava troll or something that's not weak and I don't kill it immediately, it tries to aggro me, it tries to get me, it can't, so it returns and heals. That was the most frustrating part. But the sniping event, the sniping part of the current event is awesome. I wish we have a character that could do that. Or I wish I could do that with bow characters. Just headshot kills. Or at least like 2 hits or something. And they don't find where you are. Like I wish the enemies, if I snipe them from so far away, they can't find me and they try to look for me, like Dada Kunda or something. But they can't find me, so they try to look for me just in their vicinity and don't like find me, come running at me, and then they return and heal. I wish they don't do that. That would be awesome, to be honest. But anyway, okay. So why did I talk? Why did I start talking about the sniping mechanic in the first place? Okay, yeah. So I kept collecting primos, and now I have like 40 pulls and some change. Then a couple days ago, I go to sleep at like 5 a.m. because I was excited about the game. I've been playing it for like 3 days now, and I was diving in Fontaine. Time flies. Anyway, I go to sleep and I have a dream about the Raiden Shogun. Like that I was the Raiden Shogun. Dreams are weird, and my dreams are particularly weird. Like sometimes she was there, sometimes it was me. I was the Raiden Shogun. It was weird, but anyway, that dream itself was awesome. Raiden is so powerful. Raiden is so powerful, and it was I enjoyed the dream a lot. But when I woke up, like I was, yeah, I mean, my dreams are weird. I'm used to it. And maybe it happened because I like Raiden Shogun and because I was listening to the Inazuma soundtrack, the Hoyo Mix album for Inazuma. When I went to sleep, I do that a lot. It's my favorite album, pretty much. That's a different story about the soundtracks because I listen to soundtracks of movies and TV shows and video games. I listen to them a lot more than regular songs. But anyway, that's a different story. So I thought it's no big deal. I didn't take it like a sign or something. So I knew. Anyway, it's not good. Hold. Anyway, later that same day, I was watching a VOD of a Twitch stream. Like, I was watching the VOD on YouTube. The VOD was of a Twitch stream from one of my favorite content creators, Dish. And in that VOD, she was watching the 4.3 live stream. Because I didn't watch that. I didn't watch, like I said, any content about the game for a long time. And in that video, I learned that Hoyoverse announces that the banners of 4.3 will be Navia, Ayaka, and then Raiden, Yoimiya, and that new character we encountered in the event, Chevers. Chevers. That's how they pronounce it. I think Chevers. I like it. That event was crazy. Wow. I'm ADHDing again. Hold on, I'll get there. Yeah, come back. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Raiden Shogun. So the same day I had the dream about the Raiden Shogun, I learned that immediately, like the upcoming banner, right? The next banner is the Raiden Shogun. Suddenly I'm not confused anymore. I'm not torn anymore. There's no impasse, there's no crossroads, there's just one target. Getting Raiden Shogun. So now I'm not pulling for Navia anymore. I mean, I love her, she's gorgeous. And I think she could be mobile friendly, unlike Ayaka and Diluc and Razor maybe. I tried to main Razor back in the... That's a different story. Come back. Raiden Shogun. Yeah, I want to get Raiden Shogun. I want to main her. I was talking about Navia, right? Saying she seems to be mobile friendly. I think the bullets of the stacks of the bullets will be difficult to see on mobile because I pretty much can't see anything. But anyway, I think it won't matter. She's strong enough for it not to matter, I think. But the trial is in a closed domain. Closed domains sometimes tend to be more smooth than the overworld. And some domains, like a couple of domains I've encountered in the... I still can't pronounce their names. Those fairies, that pink fairy that you encounter in Sumero, and she's a gadget now, and she's with you, and sometimes you switch to her and stuff like that. The quest regarding her and her whole family or nation or wherever, there were a couple of domains which were very laggy, like so laggy. I was walking that's how I was running. I was so mad and I was yelling, and it was so bad. I'm glad I wasn't I can't stream right now. I wish one day I'll be able to stream, but I don't have a powerful enough of a PC to be able to do that. But one day I wish I could. I hope I will be able to do that soon. But anyway, I'm thankful that I wasn't streaming at such a difficult time because I was yelling like crazy. What was I talking about again? Yeah, so Navia's trial was pretty smooth, but it was still pretty difficult to see the stacks. Anyway, so yeah, now I'm pulling for Raiden Shogun. The dream was awesome. I mean, I or her, I don't know, she or I as Raiden Shogun. Maybe it was about the game, how you use the character to fight and stuff. Maybe it was something like that. So sometimes I was seen from her POV and I was holding the spear or the sword, and sometimes I was seeing her from third person perspective. Anyway, because I keep digressing, sorry about that. I do that a lot. I actually enjoy it sometimes. Just, you never know where you're gonna go. Sometimes I find myself in some weird places. Sometimes it's physically too. Like I literally find myself on the stairs of the house or something. That's a different topic. But anyway, oh god. Oh my god. This is the part that I dread the most when I completely forget what I was talking about and the tip of the thread is like flying away, and if I don't catch it fast enough, it's gone forever. And now I'm talking about something else. What was I saying? I'm pulling for Raiden. I think that's what I was saying. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pulling for Raiden now. So yeah, I'm gonna keep finishing quests, and there's a lot of hangouts that I need to finish. I think I only finished two hangouts, Ningguang and Chonyun. And I was doing Beto's quest when I quit the game, when I took the break, I mean. And now there's so many hangouts that need to be finished. Finished many many character quests except for Yoimiya and Al because I heard that Yoimiya's quest is awesome, so I want to do myself. And I have no idea what to expect of Al quest at all. So we'll see. I think that's it. I ranted and I said what I wanted to say. So yeah, thank you for watching this little rant, this short story. That was crazy. Having a dream about the Raiden Shogun and then learning the same day that she's in the next banner and she's one of my absolute favorite characters. And I really, really, really can't wait to main her and make her my main DPS. I just want her to be on field all the time. She's so powerful, man. And her gameplay is so... God! Thank you. Bye. Have a great timeline. I just hope I get her. I don't think I have enough pulls. But I think that I will have enough pulls by the time. There's still time, right? I still have time right now, and the banner is gonna stay for like, I don't know, for 15 days. I wish she could have Ayaka's Eternity. Remember that? That was fun. That was so funny. I don't remember if I was there the whole time. I don't remember Ayaka's banner, was it before Sino or after? But I remember that I was there when it happened, but I don't remember if I was there until it ended, or I don't remember that. But yeah, I love this game, and I'm really thankful for being able to play it. Because during the time of that break I took, those few months, I tried to play a lot of games. I tried to find something to fill the void that Genshin had left in my life, and I could never find something I enjoy as much. And I remember before Genshin, I was still in that struggle. Just Genshin is the kind of game that is made for me because I don't know, I love it so much. I mean, I guess the most frustrating part of the game is that there's no skip dialogue button, because I can't enjoy the stories very good or very well on the phone. So what I tend to do to enjoy them is skip everything on the phone and watch videos about those quests on YouTube. Not just recaps. I could actually watch the full quest if it's except for the R&R quest. I think I haven't even watched a recap of it. I have no idea what happened there, but I intend to watch a recap about it because I'm not gonna watch a video that's like 2 weeks or 8 hours or something. I don't know, but I heard it's very long. What was I talking about? Anyway, but Genshin anyway is just a beautiful game, and the things I love about it make up for the bad things, because there's always ways around the whole dialogue thing. I mean, I could use an auto clicker or something. I don't care. But anyway, that's usually what I do. Skip and watch videos about it. But the gameplay, the fighting mechanics of the game, and even just Unga Bunga with one character and forgetting about the other three unless like I have to use Zhong Li because it's very difficult to dodge on the phone. So I Zhong Li shield and then just keep Unga Bunga with the other character until the shield breaks and my character gets comboed or gets punched right in the center of their face and they are yeeted to the other side of the cave or something wherever I'm fighting, and usually that happens against Sumeru because of how laggy it is. I mean, I love the desert part of the Sumeru, don't get me wrong, but because why did I say don't get me wrong? It's a self-conscious thing because I'm from Egypt. So the desert part of Sumeru especially speaks to me. I really connect with it and I really wish I could actually see and enjoy it. One day I'll get a better PC and I'll be able to actually I will go back to the desert and roam a little bit because I can't. I'm just finishing quests there for primos and stuff, but I'm not unlocking all chests and stuff like that. I want to discover and explore later when I'm actually able to enjoy it. But anyway, I just love this game and I'm gonna suck it up how like it is right now on the phone because I can still play it. Anyway, I keep saying anyway, bye. It's like when you're talking to someone on the phone or something and the phone call is ending and once it's ending, you suddenly discover that there's a lot to talk about. And yeah, I think that's it for real now. I'm just gonna stop talking. Thank you. Bye.